my goals for this year is just simply like, I don't plan to do really nothing so-called fun. Like, I plan to just go study, work, and invest. That's really my plan for the next few years, because I'm like so serious about my future and like the life that I want to live and the person I want to become. I've been realizing this shit, but I've just really, it really hit me that I'm just not meant for the struggle, bro. Like, I grew up in the struggle. I know what the struggle all about. I was born into struggle. I mean, I was fucking born having to get a heart surgery, nigga. I was born in struggling. I was born struggling. You can honestly say I was born struggling. But after being born and raised in struggle, I have nothing left in me. Like, it's soft life or die. Like, it's not even soft life. I have to live a better life or just die. Like, at this point, I cannot continue being struggling and living life. Like, I would rather die. If I cannot live a better life where I'm creating, where I'm stepping in my being in my purpose, where I am getting all opportunities to do creation things and cool things, or if I'm not in abundance, I would rather just die. I ain't gonna lie, because to me, it's like it's a slave mentality thing. It's like, would you rather live but know you're gonna have to live like a slave, or just die? Honestly, I would rather die. Like the slaves who jumped off the boats. I would rather die than be in bondage. I would rather die. You dead anyway. You're literally the definition of a dead person walking. Would you rather be in jail for 1,000,000 years or die? I would rather fucking die. If I know I can't get out, I would just rather die. Not as crazy as people make it seem like. First of all, death gonna happen to every living thing. Every living thing must die at some point. Why he jumped in front of you, bro? I don't know. He jumped hell in front of that nigga, and he going slow. That's the shit I be talking about. They be doing to me. I can't look to no outside source to help me fix my life or to better my life. The only source I have is myself. That's it. Only source I got is me. If I don't like something in my life, I have to change it, period. I can't wait on some type of thing to come along and change it, or somebody to come along and change it. I have to change it just by doing me. And that is what I learned. You cannot wait on something or somebody to come down somewhere or come out the blue and save you. Like, no, save yourself. You got to save yourself. I think the last few years up until this point, I think I was still looking for some random miraculous thing to happen to me, or somebody to, save me, or somebody to like help better my life. But I realized that the thing that I was waiting on was myself. The thing or the person I was waiting on was for me to actually take action toward the things that I want to see happen in my life. It was me waiting on me. I think Jhené Aiko had a quote on one of her songs, Magic Hour. She was like saying, maybe I'm the miracle waiting for the miracle. And it's very much so true. You are the miracle waiting for the miracle. You are waiting on yourself. You are waiting on yourself to wake up. You are waiting on yourself to take action. You are waiting on yourself to think differently. You are waiting on yourself to believe in yourself, believe in your abilities. You're waiting on yourself. You're truly waiting on yourself. And once that clicked for me, I was like, oh, I've been waiting on myself this entire time. I've been waiting, sitting back, doing nothing, thinking something outside of me is going to help me. Until I realized the only thing that's going to help me is myself. Once you get to that point in life, you can do anything you want, and like nothing will faze you. Nothing can and nothing will faze you. Because you truly know that you are the creator of your life. Like, nothing outside of your life should be able to hinder you from living the life you want to live or becoming the person you want to be. It requires a lot. I can't go home and just watch Netflix or go home and chill. No, I got to go home and work. I got to go home and study. I got to go home and learn. I got to go home and be disciplined. Don't get me wrong. It feels good to go home after working or whatever and just chill. But knowing, I feel like that feels so wrong to a person who knows where they're trying to go in life and what they really want to do. and you go home and you just waste that time knowing that you're supposed to be writing, knowing you're supposed to be studying, knowing you're supposed to be, you know, learning this or learning that. You over here just blowing the time, and we ain't got a lot of time. We got a lot of time, but we don't got a lot of time. Ain't that weird? Like, you'll hear older people say, oh, you're only in your 30s, you're only in your 40s, you're only in your 20s, some 20s. You're so young, you got so much time. But the thing is, time is going by so quick. So yeah, you got a lot of time, but you don't have a lot of time to waste, if that makes sense. Average person live about what? 70, 80, maybe to 80. So that's 80 years. That's a lot of time. But knowing how fast time moves, knowing how fast time goes, and then thinking about the actual life you want to live with no limitations, like what would you be doing or who would you be if you had no limitations? And then understanding the type of work required to reach that, you will realize you won't have no fucking time to waste. You want to be this, you want to be that. Well, shit. Like, a lot of people want to be millionaires. Okay, you want to be a millionaire. You know how much is required for you to be a millionaire. You know how much self-discipline, you know how much learning, you know how much consistency, you know how much dedication, you know how much perseverance that you got to have in order to be a millionaire and to stay a millionaire. A lot. Which means you won't have time to waste. You ain't got time.